YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with the Washington Nationals update. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload content to the channel like this. Let's get straight into today's video. So as you guys know, baseball is my second favorite sport, and honestly, I want to cover the Washington Nationals a lot. So if you guys like videos like this, please let me know by leaving a like and comment down below. Let's get straight to it. So, Washington Nationals update. Stephen Strasburg, star pitcher for the Washington Nationals, 2019 World Series MVP, has been shut down for the second straight year due to nerve damage. Washington Nationals veteran right-hand star Stephen Strasburg hasn't seen game action at the highest level since June of last year, and there is still no timetable for a possible return to the big leagues rotation. As Jesse Dowdy reports, Strasburg has been shut down for all physical activities and is dealing with severe nerve damage. Strasburg, who turned 35 in July, has been wailing by injury concerns since winning the World Series MVP honors in 2019. Not long after that championship season, the Nationals signed him to a 7-year, $245 million contract extension that runs through 2026. Since then, however, Strasburg has managed just 8 starts in 31 out of 1/3 innings for the Washington Nationals over that span. He has regressed to an ERA of 6.89. So quickly, Stephen Strasburg was elite in 2019. That postseason, he was amazing and rightfully so deserved to win that World Series honors, World Series MVP honors. However, going back to that time, we should have re-signed Anthony Rendon over him, and I still feel like that to this day, because when you look back at that rotation that we had Max Scherzer, we had Patrick Corbin. Nobody thought Patrick Corbin wheels would fall off either, but we had some solid starting rotation pitchers. And yes, I understand Strasburg was amazing, right? I'm not saying that he wasn't, but I personally like getting bats over pitchers, right? Because in that lineup, you had Juan, you had Adam E., you had Trey Turner, and you would have had Anthony Rendon. Rendon was amazing in that postseason, man. He was a big reason. I want to say he was the hottest hitter in that 2019 postseason for the Washington Nationals. And it was either him or Rendon. Sent him to that $245 million contract extension, and he has not lived up to it at all. His issues begin with a case of carpal tunnel injuries in his pitching hand in August of 2020, then came to shoulder inflammation, followed by a neck strain in August of 2021. Strasburg underwent surgery to address the thoracic outline syndrome, and all-time baffling conditions that has the potential to end his pitching career. His potential recovery was then compromised by a stress reaction in his rib cage, and then in March of this year, a reoccurrence of the thoracic outlet syndrome now appeared again. Now never issues has once again complicated his efforts to return to the major leagues mound, and at this point it is fair to wonder whether Strasburg will ever pitch again. Whatever the path forward, he is still owed a balance of $35 million salary for this season, and then he is still owed a total of $105 million from 2024 through 2026. The Washington Nationals have no way out of this contract. His contract is fully guaranteed. So even if Stephen Strasburg decides to retire, or if he never can pitch again, he is still owed his full salary. The Washington Nationals can't get out of that. And that's one thing about the Washington Nationals that I've always disliked. May God rest Taylor Lerner's soul. He was the reason why DC has a baseball team again. But they didn't want to re-sign Juan Soto. They didn't want to re-sign Bryce Harper. They traded away Trey Turner and Max Scherzer. They decided to go with Strasburg over Rendon. Over the past years, there have been some boneheaded and head-scratching moves made by this organization, and now we're in a position that we are in. Now, actually, the Washington Nationals is playing better ball than much people expected this year. Cuba Ruiz, backstop for the future. Got C.J. Abrams, obviously Victor Robles still out there in the outfield. Lane Thomas. You got quite a few of some young cats out there. However, the Washington Nationals fell off the face of the earth since that 2019 World Series run. Now, obviously, we didn't expect that team to be a contender for years to come, because even in that 2019 season, it was a miracle, right? We had the whole Baby Shark thing. We had the whole, after the All-Star break, that's when we caught fire, right? We won a wild card game versus the St. Louis Cardinals that got us, got our postseason run miracle run going. Obviously, Juan Soto was a huge part of that. But the thing is, we thought Juan Soto was going to be the face of this franchise. We thought that it was no trading site in there. But this front office and this organization failed him. They failed him completely. And the writing was on the wall once they sent him on a commercial flight to the All-Star break. So this organization has done pretty bad with their stars. Not surprised at all. But Steven Strasburg, man, honestly, he should just call it a career. He's a World Series champion. You can't take that from him. He's made a ton of money, and he's a World Series MVP. It's very unfortunate that a guy like that has been dealt by injuries, man. But it happens to people. He's 35 years old, and at this point, I'm just hoping that his mental state is right, more so than I am worried about him getting back on the diamond. The Washington Nationals have Josiah Gray. They have Cade Cavalli, who's dealing with Tommy John. So they got a couple good young arms in that rotation for the future. So I think he needs to call it a quit. You still got the veteran Patrick Corbin. I know a lot of people don't like Patrick Corbin anymore either, but he's still out there. And the Washington Nationals should just look on moving forward and trying to build this rotation and just this team as a whole for the future. So let me know what you guys think. That was just a quick update. Steven Strasburg has been shut down yet again for the Washington Nationals. What you guys think about this video in the comment section down below? Leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new and turn on post notifications so you can notify when I get uploaded more content like this to the channel. See you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.